Welcome to the second of 8 mini-tip videos aimed at Civil 3D users in the UK and Ireland. This video will show you how you can use the vast majority of the 2020 UKIE country kit in previous releases of Civil 3D. Why would you want to do this? Well, the Civil 3D 2020 UKIE country kit contains a lot of new stuff, including support for Sewers for Adoption version 7. Maybe you should check out my video What's New in the 2020 Country Kit. To be fair, the easy answer here is simply to upgrade to Civil 3D 2020 if you have older releases of Civil 3D, but I do realise that this is not always possible. So, we are going to explore how you can retrofit the new stuff into the old releases. This process is relatively easy because 2018, 2019 and 2020 share the same drawing format. This means files are interchangeable between the releases and in both directions, so life is good. What this means to you is that upgrading to Civil 3D 2020 if your colleagues are on 2018 or 2019 is really not going to be an issue, so upgrade. Stop watching this video. Upgrading is your answer. But hey, I get it. Sometimes it's not so simple. IT departments can sometimes drag their feet. Machine and operating systems can soon become out of date. And let's face it, don't those recommended system requirements just sometimes catch you out of kilt? Okay, so the good news is because the drawing format hasn't changed, we can simply use a 2020 UKIE template for 2018 and 2019. Result. But that's not the whole picture. There's a bucket load of new manuals to support Sewers for Adoption 7 in 2020, and previous versions sort of supported SFA 6, so we're going to get this side of things working too. All this is a very simple 3-step process. Step 1. Firstly, make sure the country kit for your current release is installed, just so that common required components of the country kit are in place. This is simple. You probably already have it installed, but if you don't, simply search for Civil 3D UKIE country kit and download and install it. Then step 2. Start using the 2020 version of the UKIE drawing template. And finally, step 3. Copy over the new Sewers for Adoption catalogue. If you look at the YouTube page for this video and examine the bio, you will find a direct link to the files you need. Alternatively, enter the URL shown into your web browser and follow your nose. I suppose you can also copy the files directly from a 2020 UKIE install if you have access to that. Okay, let's get this done. Worth noting, anything earlier than 2018 will not work. So Civil 3D 2017 ain't going to do this. Forget it, non-starter. So, step 1. Ensure you have UKIE installed for the version you wish to retrofit. Check out the desktop icon. You need to see Civil 3D 2018 UKIE or Civil 3D 2019 UKIE. That's the key, UKIE. Metric or the Imperial variants are just red herrings or shaggy dogs. I'm going to delete them. Maybe the UKIE icon is not on your desktop, but it might be hidden in the program bar. But you need this. If you can't find this, then install the UKIE for your older version of Civil 3D. If you need this, then rewind the video to find out how to do it. I also have a folder here on my desktop that contains the files unzipped that were downloaded from the link on the YouTube bio. Now I'm going to open my legacy Civil 3D instance, in this case 2018, but it could be 2019. Let's look at the default drawing and check out the layers. Ouch. Whilst we have some Uniclass 2015 looking layers, they quite honestly don't hit the grade. Right. Let's get the 2020 template in place. Simply open a new drawing by going to the pull down in the top left corner. This takes you to where the templates are stored. Then it's easy. Just copy and paste the new 2020 template into this location. Don't override any of the older ones, as you might need them. Now you can open new drawings based on this template. And Bob's your uncle, Van is your aunt. You have a proper Uniclass 2015 layer structure. Whilst we're here, and in case you didn't already know, a top tip for layer management in Civil 3D is to invert the top layer filter, as this will then show only the non-Civil 3D layers. Voila. But we're not out of the woods yet, because we would need to choose this template every time. If I just open a new drawing, it will still default to the old 2018 UKIE template. And as you can see, we have the old layers back. It is quite simple and well documented on how to change this. In the AutoCAD options box, altering the default template file for QNew will ensure the 2020 template file is opened whenever you quickly fire open a new drawing. Changed. Let's test this. And don't forget, the template contains a lot more information other than the layering standards. If you haven't already done so, check out my UKIE 2020 videos for further information. But look, the layers are correct. The 2020 template is now in place. Done. Now for the third step. This is where we will copy the new SFA 7 catalogue over. Quickly take a look at the part builder. You should see that at the moment there are no SFA parts listed. If you bring up the tool to set the pipe network catalogues here, you will be able to browse to the catalogue location. But first, before we copy in the new stuff, rename the existing folder by appending 2018 to the name. That's just in case you want to roll it back. Then simply grab the files you downloaded and paste them into place. You might need to change the catalogue to the American one and then back again for this to work inside the current drawing. But in any case, the correct entries for pipes and structures should be listed with UKIE at the beginning. If they are not, then change them so they are. This should remain the default moving forward. And now that's done, well, we can go back to Part Builder, and you can see it lists a whole host of SFA 7 manuals, and these are now available to be used inside 2018. And that's as far as we can go. The template gives you almost 50% of the 2020 country kit, and the sewers for adoption stuff will add another 25%. Hold on a second, 50 plus 25 is 75, so we're not quite there. But my daughter got 75% in her recent maths exam, and I did a little jig around the house in celebration. I suppose if you want 100%, you need to get Civil 3D 2020. But I'm sure that 75% is better than 0, and that is worth celebrating. Remember, you can download the files you need to do what you've seen by clicking the link in the YouTube bio. I'm Joe Wright, and I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.